As you can see right behind me, ECU's new state-of-the-art student center is still under construction with hopes that it will finish in November as planned. I'm Rowan Zeidan, and here's the story. Fostering animals such as this adorable little kitten is a great way for college students to relieve stress and anxiety during finals week. With the start of spring is the start of another season, allergies. Pollen allergies are now in full bloom with hopes that they'll start shifting down farther south in the next couple of weeks. Here in eastern North Carolina, at the start of April, temperatures get in the mid-80s. It's already mid-April and temperatures are in the 50s. Will we be getting a frigid summer, or will temperatures pick up the heat? I'm Rowan Zeidan, and I'll be talking about that later.
There are definitely things that we can do to manage this gun control, and we're not doing it.
What do we want? Gun control! When do we want it now?
Thousands of students and parents are marching across the country for better gun regulations, holding up signs like these during the March of Our Lives. Many North Carolinians across the state came to Raleigh to protest recent gun violence in the country. Appalachian State student Nora Smith says she feels obligated to come out in March.
You just have to. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to drive 3 hours to get here, but here I am.
With the upcoming primary elections in November, teenagers are educating themselves and others about how to make their voices heard in the polls.
Many people don't know that as a 16-year-old you can register. You can't vote until you're 18, but you can begin the process so that you're ready when you turn 18.
Annie Brito is a youcanvote.org volunteer. She says this march has emphasized the importance of voting among students.
The power is in the individual single vote, and I think many of us may have misunderstood that in the past and thought that our single vote didn't matter.
Parents and activists agree students' participation in the march will impact future gun control laws.
I hope their parents that can vote are going to really step up.
It's just gone on too long, and these kids that are speaking up, children is the future. I know it's really cliche, but this is happening now and I want to be a part of it.
Activist Christina Ryerson says March for Our Lives will be one of the biggest movements in United States history.
I've marched for Black Lives Matter, I've marched for the Women's March, but this march seems so much different because the kids are involved, and that's amazing.
With Pirate News, I'm Rowan Zeidan. Thousands of pirate lovers gathered together in Greenville to celebrate their rich pirate history in eastern North Carolina. Pirate Fest kicked off its 12th annual festival with great food and entertainment that anyone at any age can enjoy.
It was really cool. It's like a small get-together state fair.
Kay Jamalay is an ECU ambassador. Every year, the ECU ambassadors work with the city of Greenville to better enhance Pirate Fest for the upcoming years by collecting surveys. She says it's a way for the organizers of the event to receive real feedback directly from the Greenville community.
To see what kind of placement, how families could come, or just to see if you're interested in coming, or what can they do to make it better and what kind of venues they can bring together.
With the popularity of Pirate Fest increasing between pirate lovers, many ECU students are still unaware of this Uptown Bash.
It is advertised, but it's just not a good way. Maybe doing emails or something about it, having little posters around campus, because you don't really get to hear about it a lot.
Although many ECU students may not be familiar with Pirate Fest, theater student Casey Meadows attended to celebrate her Eastern North Carolina roots.
Being from New Bern, we're really into pirates there, so why not come out and have some fun?
Pirate music group The Motley Tones performed on Saturday morning. Member Kate Tarsa, or better known as Ringtone, is a veteran of Pirate Fest.
I've been doing this for 8 years. This is the start of my 8th season.
In her 8 years of performing at Pirate Fest, Tarsa has seen a growth in the festival.
It's much better organized. There's a great flow to everything now, whereas before you kind of didn't know where you were supposed to be all the time.
This year's Pirate Fest featured many new vendors that attracted many of the festival goers.
Honestly, the puppies. I love dogs. I don't have one with me, so just coming to see it, just to get a hold one for $1, that's clutch.
The beer, the people, the doggos, the costumes, but most of all, the Motley Tones.
With Pirate News, I'm Rowan Zeidan.
We're coming up on puppy and kitten season, so we'll really be looking for fosters.
Shelby Jolly is the vet tech for the Humane Society of Eastern North Carolina. She says fostering animals is a popular option for college students.
Most people have the intentions of fostering, whether it be one time and give it a shot, or we also do doggy field trips too as well. So it's kind of like fostering, but only for the day.
Nursing student Mirabelle Ijoma fosters for the Humane Society. She says it's a great option for a busy schedule.
Adopting one is a full-time responsibility I don't think I have time for. So fostering for a week just seemed like the perfect amount of time to get the fix I need.
Ijoma says the Humane Society gives fosters all the products they need for the pets.
They give you this dog for you not to worry about anything for the little while you have it.
You have a crate, we send food, we send bowls, treats, anything you would need to have a pet we send with you.
However, some college students skip the fostering process and go straight to adopting a pet. Senior Valerie Vogel says she wants to adopt a puppy before she graduates.
I just really want a companion. After I graduate, I'll probably be moving somewhere by myself, and I just like, a companion to live with me, keep me company.
Vogel is a psychology major who has studied the impacts of adopting and fostering dogs. She says it's good for both the owners and the pets.
And it's actually really beneficial for people. Helps reduce anxiety and depression.
We have one girl who specifically fosters right after she has a huge exam or test.
Ijoma says fostering has helped her cope with the stress of nursing school.
The whole thing about coming home after a late night in the library and being overwhelmed, but then seeing this really happy animal that's just so happy that you're home and that you forget everything you were stressing about.
If you're worked up, there's no one that's going to love you more than your animal. That's it.
I'm Rowan Zeidan reporting.